Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. A little bit of volatility in Bitcoin and Ethereum today. Looks like some of these people might be trading Tilray too. If you don't know what that is, I'll put out a video on it. It's a marijuana stock that's just gone absolutely ballistic. So, here before I move that, where were we? Right around there. We had talked about that 65.50 level a few times, and we also had our cluster down here at the 6107 to 6119. Switch down to 1 hour so you can see it better. Spike all the way down there, then massive rapid recovery, then coming up to that 65.46, 65.50 level, then falling back down. That's just a view on the 1 hour chart. Now I can update these levels, so that's the new retracement level. And we have to update our levels should we break lower again. So also these levels are now changed also. Make sure you update all your levels accordingly. And this, sorry about the little time consuming here, just wanted to show everybody that you have to update your levels. You can't just keep, oh, it's close enough. So what are we looking at now? Looks like we might get the first cross the rotation zone. So let me straighten out the chart. First cross the rotation zone, so watch for any pullback. This is also prior key resistance becoming support. So about 63.75 to 63.80 is the key support right there. If we were to break through that, probably wouldn't get the first cross, and I'd be walking for a return to about 62.85. Now on any pullback, if we do get the first cross, that's an aggressive buy with watching for the rotations back up. At this point, I'd be watching for a retest of the 65.33 area to 65.50 on any rally. So here's the new gain retracement levels, then a return to the highs. So that's pretty much what we're watching for there based off the 4 hour chart. Let's turn into the daily chart. So you see spiking up above the rotation zone, but still closing back in it. So there's this very strong resistance. Actually, I bumped down my target a little from 65.33. I'd actually go down to about 65.20 area. For any rally, that's another great place to move up your stops. It's really it on Bitcoin. We can look, if we do head lower again, take off some of these other levels too. If we do head lower, 6,038, 59.76, 59.33 are the next major levels down. On a rally above the rotation zone, then watch for return to 6,600. Then I would watch for 66.80 areas to either take profits or move up your stops. Switching over to Ethereum, I'm on the 1 hour chart right now. You can see the nice volatility there, returning to around that 198 Gann level. Then quick bounce back into this congestion. So that was just a zoom in here. Let's switch back to our 4 hour chart. Looks like we're finally getting the first cross. I'm still watching for a close above 213 and then any pullbacks with the first cross rotation zone. That will give us our nice levels to look for higher. Now we have a major cluster. I just updated this to our cluster area. So that gives us 218. Then about 220 to 221 are the next levels higher. Nothing else really changes to the downside. This is actually building a slight bullish momentum, but it needs to break above this 213 level. Checking that daily chart. Now, as we talked about in Bitcoin, this is back into the rotation zone, but has a long way to get to the other side. So after that 220 area, I'd be watching for up to the prior highs where the declining rotation zone is coming in. So 228 is then your next key major area that we'll be watching for if this rally does continue. That's what we have for you on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.